Yo, this is your boy Oda coming to you with part 57 of the Crochet Basics. Let's grab a big cup of coffee and let's get to it. So today we're going to be learning the uneven berry stitch. It's a very fun stitch, it's a 2-row repeat, and is very texturized and very fun. So let's go ahead and jump in. To start, we're going to be doing a multiple of 2 chain, a chain with a multiple of 2. So chain up as many as you want, as long as it's a multiple of 2. And for today, we're actually going to be doing a chain of 20. 2 0. Okay, let's start our chains. 1 2 3. No, I'll see you at the end. You know the deal. So now that we have our chain of 20, what we want to do is we're going to do a single crochet in the 3rd chain from the hook. 1 single crochet in the 3rd chain from the hook. So I'm doing my single crochet. I lost it. Go back in. Okay, 3rd chain from the hook, do a single crochet, and then the next chain you want to do another single crochet, and we're going to be doing this all the way across the row. Once you finish your last chain, okay, our very last chain, we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to turn our work. So after we turn our work, I'm gonna need you to chill. Stop. This first chain right here that we did, that chain 1, actually counts as a stitch. So we're going to be going into the next stitch, the very next one. Okay, so we're going to be doing our berries. So we're going to yarn over, go into the stitch. You'll have 3 on your hook. Stop for a second. I need you to yarn over and pull through the first loop. Okay, then we're going to yarn over again, go back into that same exact stitch, pull up a loop, and then you'll have 5 on your hook. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, and you're going to yarn over and pull through all 5 loops on your hook, and that's your berry. Okay, in the next stitch we're going to do a slip stitch in the next stitch to give it that popping effect on the other side, and we're going to continue on with another example. So I'm going to do another berry. So we're yarn over, going into the stitch, pulling up a loop, yarn over, going through the first loop on the hook, then yarn over again, go back into that same exact stitch, pull up a loop, you'll have 5 on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 5. And then the next stitch, you're going to do a slip stitch, and this will lock it in place. Okay, and we're going to continue that all the way to the end. Okay, now that we're finished, we're going to be ending it with a slip stitch to complete the row, and then we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. And that's the start of it. Okay, so let's move on. To continue, that chain 1 that we did counts as a slip stitch, so we're not going to be working in that. The next stitch we're not going to be working in as well. That's the top of the berry, but we're going to go into the one after. Okay, we're going to do 1 slip stitch into the top of the berry. Okay, great. Then we're going to do a single crochet in the next stitch, and then we're going to be doing a slip stitch at the top of the next berry and doing a single crochet again in the next stitch, and this is going to continue all the way to the end. So we're going to be doing our slip stitch at the top of the berry, then a single crochet, then do another slip stitch and keep on going. Once you get to the end of that row, we're going to go ahead and chain 1, turn our work, and remember that first chain 1 counts as a slip stitch, so we're going to stop real quick. Okay, we're not going to work into that stitch, we're going to go into the next one and do a slip stitch into that next stitch. Okay, then afterwards we're going to be working on our berries again, so we want them to overlap on top of each other. So we're going to be doing our berry in the next stitch. Okay, we did our berry. I'm losing my hook a little bit here. Bear with me. Then we're doing another slip stitch after the berry. Then we're doing another berry, and you're going to continue that all the way across the row until your desired length. So I'm working on another berry here. Okay, great. It's very difficult to get all 5 of those loops half of the time, but you'll get to it. Okay, and we're going to continue that all the way along. Okay, so as you can see, our berries are lining up. I accidentally forgot to record the ending of the chain, so I'm going to chain 1. I did a chain 1, I'm sorry. at the end. Okay, so we're not going to go into the first one. We're going to go into the second stitch and do a single crochet. Then we're going to do a slip stitch and then a single crochet and then a slip stitch. Then a single crochet, then a slip stitch. And we're going to continue that all the way to the end. So now that we completed that row, we're going to be working on our berries. So we're going to skip the first chain and go into the next, and then do our berry, because we want them to overlap. Remember, we want them to overlap. Always feel free to look at the previous row to see exactly where the placement is. Okay, we're doing another berry and then a slip stitch afterwards to lock it into place. Then we're doing another berry and then slip stitch and then lock it in place. And that's it. That's basically the stitch, guys. I know it was a little confusing at first, but with practice, you'll get into it. And that, my friends, is the uneven berry stitch. Thank you so much for following along. Like, follow, and share this post for more interaction. This was very, very fun, and I really enjoyed it. Hope you did too. Follow for more.